is delayed arriving and departing from Palm Springs International Airport. We have our eyes to the sky. Plus, holiday travelers on our Coachella Valley roads facing closures and traffic. A look at the conditions just ahead.
No, from Matthew, please.
You're the most famous of all.
I'm not. Girl, please.
Actually, a few of them perhaps favor you rather dramatically.
Only the Palm Springs insurance. But yeah, we got a second round of rain heading our way, folks. It's going to bring some heavy downpour. We're going to see at least an inch of rain. My name is Bryan Gallo, but my work name is Bryan Gallo, and I am a weather forecaster on the weekends, and I work as a show host on weekdays. The most enjoyable parts, that's tough. I like the fact that we're hands-on with breaking news, so when it comes to current events, things that are relevant to where we live, we're the first to know about it. And we're kind of the first to be able to come up with a game plan to report it and also be intricate in part of helping to resolve it, whatever that may be. So I think that living in the Coachella Valley, there's a lot of need, or anywhere, and we are first in line sometimes to be able to help those folks in need.
Julie Buehler, I'm the sports anchor here at KMIR News. It was a really long journey, and it's funny because I started in college as a chemistry major, and then I took journalism just as an elective because it fit in the schedule. And I'd always been a big sports fan, but I'd never really thought of journalism as a career choice or anything like that. And so when I took journalism, the teacher said, "Jules, I know you're a big sports fan. I know you're a good writer, so why don't you write for the school newspaper?" And I did the sports section. And so that one little suggestion totally radically changed my life. So I dumped my chemistry scholarship, took a journalism scholarship, and then I started writing as much as I possibly could for every newspaper that would have me. At one point, when I was a junior in college, I had 5 jobs, writing for 3 different newspapers, and then I was also, I worked at a cafe and I worked at a gym, because I had to support myself. So I just wrote as much as I could, and then I got a job in San Diego out of college, writing for the newspaper down there. I moved here shortly after to help my grandma. It wasn't a career choice, it was like family choice. And then I got into sports talk radio after like 5 years, I finally got a door open to me in sports talk radio. I did 5 years of sports talk radio before KMIR said, "Hey, you're pretty good at talking sports. Why don't you come do it on TV?" So it was not your typical, a lot of people go, "Oh, I start in a small market, and then I go to a medium-sized market, and then I go to a big market." It wasn't like that for me at all. It was very sort of windy-turny, topsy-turvy, that I wouldn't trade any part of it for anything.